It is time! We're off to the races once again with Racecar Drift. Hi everyone, I'm your Prince of Play Solon, and welcome back to Arcade Spirits. When we last left off on Arcade Spirits, we made it to level 3. That's why it says onward to level 3, because we made it to level 3. We earned it. It was touch and go there for a bit. We almost died. Definitely more than one time within what is ostensibly 2 work days. We skipped a couple weeks in there, but that does not necessarily mean that those missing weeks were problem-free, and I am now very convinced and utterly assured that Racecar Drift has a life and death, comes into some kind of obscure life or death situation every day. Pretty much on the daily. Like, one of his easy days was probably, going into anaphylactic shock. And he got an EpiPen out and just went ham right into his thigh. And that was he went home and was like, that was a good day today. One of my easier ones. Pretty good for a Friday. Now it's the weekend. My poor problem-prone child, Racecar Drift, is just looking for love and finds it in the hardest to work with places. It's just a lot could happen in an arcade, you know? That's kind of what we're exploring today. So, on the last episode, we almost died inside of an arcade machine, but then we we used our charisma and our boldness to convince a rich entrepreneur, a eccentric owner of fine arcade cabinets. We convinced him to be our guy. He's gonna work with us. I don't know in what context, but he doesn't want to work with Deco's Palace, and he knows we don't like Deco's Palace, so kind of all works out really nice. So, it's not a big day when we reveal Wyvern Keep is our new arcade cabinet for the collection, but a big day in relation to that big day. That's where we're at right now. We're on our way to the big day, and I'm completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event, the one that I'm in charge of, one that I put a ton of effort and hope into. And as we all know, hope is 100% what runs events, and definitely not the luck of the Facebook invite. The one where, if nobody shows up, it'll spell doom for us all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be the laughingstock of the entire Funplex, and they'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days, and I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant F on my forehead forever. Okay, come on, race car. It's convention time. We're specifically in a giant conglomerate horde of people. There's no way I could possibly die inside of only $9 convention. Everyone smells like corn chips because they keep passing out corn chips. There's nowhere to run. Might be in a little over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin's gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of all of this. Just me and, I don't know, 50,000 other people. I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds, not me, but come on, this isn't a crowd, it's a Gojira-sized evacuation mosh pit. Complete with Gojira-sized screens hanging over the head. Just large kaiju-sized. Constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings. Oh cool, me and Juniper are gonna hang out today. Nice. This is very exciting. I've never really been to one of these. What a spectacle! Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for the weekend. Hey, Racecar, how you holding up? Looking a little greener on the gills there. I can't smile through this. I can't smile through this. Everything is fine. I'm not okay. The nightmares aren't half as scary as this literal hell. I can deal with the lack of pants in my dreamland, but this is utter chaos. I'm not holding up. This place is bonkers. That's why I came here with you. To help you in your hour of need. And to get away for the weekend, but still, hour of need. It's true. Juniper's helped me through a lot, but beyond generalities, she specifically wanted to make it up to me for the whole job offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not going to let a little thing like that stay as a sticking point between us. Yay! Oh, good. We got ourselves kind of over that. All right. What are we doing? Where are we going? What's your plan? You're stuck inside of a convention center. Alright, I was too busy laying awake all night stressing out to worry about planning things. Look, I'm new at event management, much less event promotion. So wait, did we like do this entire convention? Or where are we at on this? Okay, start with this. Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulders and crouches on the ground. She opens it up, pulls out paper. Alright, I've got paper. I'm equipped with paper. These are the flyers you wanted promoting your big event. Oh, okay, we're at the convention center to advertise the big event. I see. The big event. Why are copier rules always so strict in office jobs? Yeah. Wait, what? Is that a thing? That's probably definitely a thing. Like, you're not allowed to print this many copies of stuff. It's just paper, and I needed it. Flip a sheet over and I start to remember. Alright, we have broken the amnesia block. 2 weeks ago, Ashley and I were holding down the fort. Gavin locked himself in the office. Francine stayed home. There was a competitive knitting show or something. Naomi was out shopping for extra parts. So, we've got this boring day set up. And then Teo came into the Funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled up posters. Ayo, Racecar. Ayo, Ashley. Welcome home, Teo.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Teo. How'st art thou? Only so. Freaking excited. Might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't. That'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get all the blood stains. I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve. Alright. Not to mention the years of therapy Racecar and I will have to go through. I just can't afford it. Please don't explode right now.
Sheesh.
Everyone's gotta chill. Just chill. I'm not literally going to explode. But, guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad? I feel like that would work. That would work. Please tell me we're finally gonna replace the blindingly horrid casino-like carpet beneath our feet. Hey, I like the carpet, it's fun. No and no. Okay, I have teased it enough. Teo took the poster and was clutching and unravels them before us. It's Max time! Max, the mini arcade expo. Many arcades expoing here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's Max. Twitter.com/MaxPo.
Oh, poops.
Oh, yeah. I thought that wasn't for another month. I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I've got too much to do. Yeah. I love the idea that PAX is just arcade games. And so everyone just brings a bunch of quarters. That would be a lot of quarters to bring. I still have to meet with all the dancers and work on our synchronized dance routine. Nearly not enough time to perfect it. I have to find a good time, place for an international Showtime stage community gathering. I still have to finish hand sewing all the embellishments to my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. Start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Ah, death take me now. Hold up, wait, can we what exactly is Max? What is Max? You don't know the video game's greatest hustle? I mean, sorry, the best gaming convention. That's what it is. Do you both plan to say that in unison? It's the best gaming convention and not a very elaborate hustle for 10,000 people. Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require exposition! Give it to me! Max's Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention, happens every year around this time over on the West Coast. This year they're having Max right here It's gonna be the biggest one yet. I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay. It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people. All right, cool. So we're going into convention side, ostensibly to hawk our own goods, just like every PAX goer does. That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, an East Coast Max. We got to make sure everyone knows about it. Also, we're on the East Coast. That's really cool. That's fun. I don't know if we localized ourselves before this point. Maybe we did. Maybe we did, and I missed it. Teo, Ashley, and I spent the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes. Their spirit was infectious, at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo. But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event. We could use Max to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities. The very first Max on the East Coast. It's perfect. Do we promote the Funplex's event at Max? You know, the unnamed Funplex event, also called the Funplex event. Oh, that's what you've been working on. Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, you know, that stuff. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid. I see. And do you have a name for this grand event yet? Yeah, Racecar. What's it called? Been thinking long and hard on coming up with the perfect name. But are you ready? Yeah, we're ready. The Funplex event will be called... Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm thinking Funageddon. How many more characters do I got? How many characters is 15? It says 15 characters max, but I think I could keep going. I like the idea of the analog arcade. There's no electricity. We pulled the plug, baby. This is just too long. This is too many characters. We need to pare down the main conceit. Our big idea. Let's get into the smallest possible. I think that's kind of the idea that we're going for. I just need to get it like much shorter. There we go. That's the one. I'm thinking of calling it Drift or Die. How's that sound? I wonder. No. Yes. Drift or Die. I think that works. We shall call it Drift or Die. What do you think, huh? Oh, I do so love it. It's perfect. Really? You want to name it Drift or Die? There are worse things you could have called it. It's kind of catchy though. Nice work, friend. Ha! Thanks, you two. This is my time. It is Racecar Drift's time. Gonna put my name out there. This is my big event. How do I get tickets to Max? Let's get in there. You don't already have tickets? Yeah, they sell out on like minute 1, my friend. Yeah, give it like 20 minutes and all the hotel rooms are gone way sooner. Oh no.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. While you were talking, I found the scalpers who are selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials onto the internet in exchange for selling us tickets at the original prices. What nice humans! We got tickets! I have transferred their funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. We've de-scalped the scalpers. We've done it. We've replaced their scalps in perfectly fine order and paid normal price for their tickets. Ding. Tickets are done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along in a second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation. Iris, did you just blackmail someone? That's what the things you do are kind of illegal. Don't worry, I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex. Just like you wanted me to. No, this is so... Thank you, dystopian future, for allowing this to happen. Hey, maybe the arcade future isn't so as exciting as I thought it would be. Can we not do crimes the next time? There's so many ways I could be getting into Max. I could get in as an exhibitor, or a friend of an exhibitor, or a friend of a friend's exhibitor. There's a lot of ways into PAX. Regardless, hey, tickets, now you can go, sweet. I could also not go. If you don't get tickets, you could just hang out around the whole event. And in most of the places, like 90% of the places, you could just hang out. I'm not gonna pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers. Those guys ruin events. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's face wall account. It hasn't been updated in 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. Wait, we have a face wall? What? I mean, okay, I need to know that. I sort of run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though. This is my person. This is my person right here. Me and Ashley are kin. We're friends. We couldn't care less about social media. Says that, and I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of importance, and I'm not gonna waste any of my time with it." That sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine's too old to understand the importance of social media, and Naomi's way too busy, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing it. Alright, we gotta spread the word of Drift or Die. It is gonna be an event like none other. It is gonna be, you either drift or you die. That's the gimmick. That's the game. It's not even that we're playing race car games. It's literally a car exhibition outside of the Funplex. Actually, maybe I should put this inside the Funplex. Can we fit cars inside the Funplex? Okay. Yes. If you're not drifting, then you're the ones die. You have to pick a team when you enter the Funplex. You're either Team Drift or Team Die. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. Let's let Ashley continue with the face wall. I've got enough going on. If I just focus on what I'm doing and inspire Ashley to participate more, then everything will work out fine. I should not do that. I should have probably taken that from Ashley, but also, I don't want to deal with Facewall at all. I don't want to deal with dystopian Facebook in any way. That's more me than anything else. I've got enough anxiety to deal with. Oh. Alright, we need to find you two some hobbies. Great! Let's put more effort into updating the Facewall account. See? She's already got it. She's good. Cool. I have access to the login. You have access. This is just normal. We'll have Iris do it. Iris can update the thing. See? Iris could do it. Why do we even need... Alright, I could program timed posts. SEO is one of my many talents. That'd be helpful, actually. Just stop. Just don't break laws.
Good.
Can I program Iris to not break laws? Is that a thing I need to do? It's like a setting on Twitter where you have to tell it to, like, put your feed in normal order as opposed to whatever order it wants. Alright, understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts in your face wall? Yes. Send out notifications to everyone in your friends list and your friends' friends list about Drift or Die. That was fast. No joke. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand you sentient beings. Iris makes a good point. You should totally come up with a poster. Yeah, we can hand them out at Max. And put them up at the arcade. Okay, yeah, we are very caught up, but we were at the con a second ago. Let's go to the con. Perfect. This is a plan. I've spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster. I don't know if Iris can help with everything. I think my greatest Max experience was when I got to do exhibiting for a friend at PAX, and That let us get into the convention hall like an hour early, and I just got to play all the games. That was a nice moment. The best part was it was when Smash 4 was coming out, and so I just kind of sidled up and went to the Smash 4 people and I was like, hey, I know we're not exhibiting yet, but like, can I play the new Smash game? And they were like, yeah, that's why we're here. And I'm like, cool, thanks. And I'd run in, get to smashing, and like right next to me, I see World Heavyweight title champion holder Mewtwo King, and like, we're both just testing out Mega Man to see how that whole thing works, and he whoops my ass, and I felt great. It was like highlight of the entire week, that moment. So that's probably my best experience in a convention ever. Well, these do not, in fact, resemble the posters I designed. Hey, this looks actually like fun! Thank you, Juniper, for fixing everything. Mystery rare game reveal, high score contest, all day, all games, Fist of Discomfort tournament. Fast hog, fast hog. Fast cars, fast snakes, drift or die, everything goes fast. And I changed the font selection and picked out new clip art and rearranged everything. We've got Moopy World Record Exhibition happening down at the bottom. I liked my design. Racecar, you used Comic Sans and Papyrus. Okay, hey now, chill out. Comic Sans is an incredible font. It's like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, and Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat people. Aliens, everybody loved that. James Cameron, Papyrus. Ticket from a wannabe visual designer. Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone. Hey, I tell all my teachers to use Comic Sans because it's an extremely readable font, and people that are English learning language students have a much easier time reading Comic Sans than other horrifying fonts, especially ones with sharp angles. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, I guess these are fine, I guess. They're pretty good. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper. I'm not. You just are worse than me. Just kidding. She's trying. If that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. You take it to a copy shop and they can run off more. Perfect. Back to the point at hand. Let's get the information to the masses. Maybe if we just start yelling, hey, you guys! Hey! Juniper, no. We can't do this just in the halls. People throw those away. You have to stand at a table. It doesn't even matter if you have a booth. If you just stand vaguely at a table and fake a booth, you will immediately have so much more traffic. People will actually fight for the honor to have your handouts. Yelling is not the best way. I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Taylor to show up. They promised that they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive. Alright. As you will. Cool. You Funplex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I want to attend, how to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, it's interesting and stuff. It's starting in 10 minutes, bye! So Juniper waves, walks off, and I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all really didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for the love of games. That's darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. This is my home base. I have claimed this. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings in a calmer fashion. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all arcade culture. Actually, if you are able to make it to PAX, it is kind of an inspiring place. It really does feel like, games are a culture with human people involved in it and not like just internet faces and names. It does have a lot of nice parts about just being there in the flesh zone. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. That part is not as much fun. They are very loud and big and scary. and dark, very dark. You don't really get to see a lot, like with your eyeballs. Can we talk about these lines? These lines, there's lines for everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines to the bathroom. There are even lines to get into other lines. They just wait there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. I watched people wait in a line for 8 hours, the full convention, the full expo hall time it was open, just to play Artifact, the Valve card game that sucks. That was, and it itself is a huge monetization scheme. Like, it is a hustle, and everyone was in line to get a pin at the end that would ostensibly sell for more than their ticket price, because they were so rare, and it was a hustle for a hustle. People stood in line for 8 hours to hustle a hustle. They weren't there to play a game, I tell you that. These people aren't even human. Their perseverance is godlike. Also, they aren't human. I don't know about what I could say for folks waiting in long lines for events, like just to play a video game. It's a tough sell for me. Sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. Music's not loud enough inside of the PAX halls. That's actually the only part that they get really, really right. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. That part is very nice. As I contemplate, how am I going to attract all these people to drift or die? I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. Bumping bass reverberates through my shoes, and I turn around and there's my boy! Teo, how you doing, baby? Please help, I'm so scared. Teo's got a boombox at his feet. Showtime stage music, this is perfect. Excellent. I motion for him to turn down the music. He complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anyone. Hey, I missed you. Sorry I'm late. I had some last minute dance moves that I had to incorporate into the routine. Hey, that's fine. I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far. Yeah, looks like you're significantly untrampled. Nicely done. Although if you were injured, I could always nurse you back to health. Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. And what's with the boombox? Oh, this whole thing! Oh, it's showtime stage time. You know, there's gonna be a couple hundred of us from all over the world. I didn't realize there are showtime stage communities in other countries.
Absolutely.
We are the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our showtime stage flash mob. Oh, that's really fun. Oh, that's really fun. Is this really the best place for a flash mob? Yes, it is. Absolutely. I spent too much time watching videos of flash mobs doing random stuff for upvotes. They look like so much fun. We're gonna be in a flash mob! I like that idea a lot. That's a really nice twist on things. Like, how do you take ostensibly Dance Dance Revolution into real world? Well, a flash mob. Can't have that's a much better idea than just like having the game available, because it's a huge game with a lot of gear and stuff. Nah, this is a dance. This is a dancing flash mob. Perfect. I can already tell Drift or Die is gonna be the best event. It's gonna be the greatest thing that I've ever put my event management skills to. This is gonna be a huge success. I can imagine people are gonna walk in, they're gonna get name tags, they're gonna get pronoun tags, and then they're gonna get Team Die or Team Drift. And either you're on the drifting team or you're on the dying team. Everyone's gonna love that. It's gonna be so good. There's gonna be a piñata. There's gonna be a piñata that's a car, and that piñata then drifts when you hit it into a second piñata. And that's gonna be like the death team, I guess. No, this has got legs somewhere. I'll find it. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Today was a weird, awesome day of arcade spirits. I can see where it's going, and I'm just very excited to get there now. I've kind of pushed a little bit faster through text than I usually do, because Pax's weird feelings, and I think I've kind of expressed the Pax's weird feelings. And so I'm excited to get from here to out of here, away from the scary Titantron that says yum. And also, like, flashes a broken image sometimes. I like it. It's a really nice touch. Sometimes it just breaks. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with us. I've been having a great time playing Arcade Spirits, and we'll see you next time for more Solon Phase and more of the wacky arcade game. And hopefully I get to hang out with this boy a lot more. We're gonna dance, Taylor. I'm gonna dance with you. It's gonna be very good.